This IRL streamer was permanently banned on Kick after creators found the girl he hit with a firework on stream last month and revealed that she in fact did lose her vision in one of her eyes, despite Sam saying that it was just a scratch. Then to make things even worse, you have a bunch of creators accusing Sam of shortchanging the family because he claimed he paid for all the medical bills, but according to them, he didn't pay for as much as he claimed he did. He paid for a small fraction of what it actually was. So this is some life-ruining allegations towards Sam here, because he's now banned on Kick.com, which one could only assume is his main source of income. Because clearly, the money he got from scheming around with Save the Kids didn't last forever. And I don't know how, but to make things even worse, people are also wondering if Sam's buddy, Deepak, pocketed some of that money meant for the injured girl and her family. But at the end of the day, people are trying to get justice now because Sam fled India right after this happened because he knew this was going to be bad. So instead of actually trying to help the family or trying to face any real consequences, he decided to pawn it all off on Deepak, his friend, and flee the country. But at this point, it seems like Sam has finally achieved his ultimate goal of getting banned on Kick.com, because if he wasn't trying to do that, I don't know what he was doing, because everything he's done that we've covered in the last, year or so has been a very bad look for the platform. And that really says a lot, because if you're banned on Kick.com, something's seriously wrong. Because there's a whole lot of people on that site that would not exist on Twitch or even YouTube. But all of this is because of the incident that happened in India a little bit over a month ago, where he aimed a firework at a family and fired it and hit a young girl in the eye. After he screamed headshot, he then backtracked, said it only was a scratch and it didn't hurt her vision or anything like that, and that he paid for all the medical bills and all was good. Except a group of creators, they were doubting that, and they actually did their own research and they found the family. And that's when they started documenting and posting the full extent of her injuries. And it's safe to say, yeah, that's not just a scratch. That is a permanent, life-altering injury that was done by a selfish IRL streamer trying to make funny content for his live stream. And if you didn't watch my last video on Sam, or are somehow lucky enough to not know who Sam Pepper is, you should go watch that video. I will be linking the other video down below for more context after you watch this video. But to quickly bring you up to speed, Sam Pepper, he's an IRL streamer and content creator who's been online since about 2010, with YouTube being his main avenue, and then he later pivoted to IRL streaming on first, I think it was Twitch, and then when Kick.com came out, he jumped to Kick. Things went pretty well for him on Kick for a while, until it didn't. Until he decided to aim a firework at a young child and shoot it, and hit her in the face, which then blinded her. Awesome, dude. But Sam started off with making incredibly bad pranks on YouTube, which then led him to get some essay allegations and just a whole plethora of scandals. He was then linked to a crypto rug pull called Save the Kids, and then he was detained at the North Korean border, but was immediately released. And that's just naming a few things. He's now banned on most of the streaming platforms. I think the only real streaming platform he has left is YouTube and Pump Fun. So that really sets the standard high for him. I guess Rumble as well. So we'll see what he decides to do. But this whole incident happened in India during a celebration of Diwali. And the group consisted of Sam and his friends, Letty Vision, DBR, and Deepak. And Deepak, I mentioned earlier, is now taking some heat for allegedly pocketing some of the money that was meant for the family. And the incident started with that group took to the streets to join locals who were setting off fireworks during the Diwali celebration. And this is when, allegedly, some fireworks got pretty close to them. So Sam's response was to then aim a firework at a group of people and fire it off. Like, there's no way you could assume that that would end well. I also love that Deepak stated more than once that this is extremely illegal, as well as Letty reading off a message in chat claiming they had a friend explode their hand on similar fireworks in India. So all the warning signs were there to not do this, as if you need warning signs to not aim a firework at another human being. But hey, some need a little bit more than a warning, apparently.
Someone that blew their left hand up with fireworks. India? Okay, well, I won't light any.
But clearly, that was a horrible foreshadowing. And originally, there was allegations that she lost her vision. But that's now been confirmed, because previously, it was being stated that she was 8 years old, but now we have confirmation that she's 11 years old. And what's frustrating about this is this wasn't like a one-time, hey, I'm gonna fire a firework at a group of people. No, he shot one first, missed the group of people by barely, and then he rearmed himself with another one and then fired the second one, and that's the one that hit the girl. So this was a deliberate action by him. He even screamed headshot right after that happened. So clearly not a good look, because like, what human hits another human being with a firework in the head and starts jumping with joy, screaming headshot. That is just outrageous. It's like, hello. This man just shot a projectile at a child. Why are you guys celebrating? Thankfully, the entire mood changes because locals start coming over and telling Sam that he did in fact hit someone and that he did in fact cause real damage. At first, the guy said he was trying to get a rise out of Sam, claiming that the girl fully lost her eye. But now, it's starting to seem like he might have actually been right after all. Sam then unmics himself, he leaves the view of the stream to deal with the issue, then he returns and the group minimizes it, almost kind of like half blames the girl and her family, and they try to like move on. Sam then followed up with a tweet claiming that the person that he hit only got a cut above their eyebrow. In quote, he said, "I feel terrible. We sent someone with them to get checked out and make sure all costs were paid. They got a paper stitch and are now back home." And I guess he just wanted us all to take his word for it. But now, thanks to the creators Asian Andy and Rajan Tor, they refuse to let this be swept under the rug. And the truth about the girl's condition is finally coming out nearly a month later. And it's safe to say it is definitely not looking great. Because after all this happened, Asian Andy immediately took it on himself to try and verify the situation by getting boots on the ground. This is where Rajan Tor comes in. And he was the one who actually tracked down the family in India. And this is all while Andy is broadcasting his messages to his audience. So here, the claims are that Sam did actually cause permanent damage to this little girl's eye, not just a scratch like he claimed. And here, there are alleged doctor reports to prove it.
अंदर से पूरी जल चुकी है, डैमेज हो चुकी है।
कुछ नहीं दे के गए वो। हमारे तो रिक्शा चलाता है मेरा बेटा। रिक्शा चलाते ही है, मेहनत मजदूरी करते हैं, रोज का ताजी कमाना ताजी खाना।
सारे कागज है।
और हादसा बता के चले गए कि हादसा हो गया। यार थोड़ी सी लगी ऐसे कह के भाग गए। हादसा हुआ। अभी गरीब आदमी कहाँ पे कोर्ट कचहरी करेगा, कहाँ पे क्या करेगा बताओ।
कोर्ट कचहरी कर ले तो भाग गया वैसे भी। उसको पकड़ेगा कौन?
बेटा ये देखो, ये तो रिक्शा चलाता है, रिक्शा चला के आया, बताओ। ये तो बच्चे पालने मुश्किल हो रही है इसके लिए।
हमें तो हमारी बेटी का इलाज चाहिए, इलाज मिल जाए और हो जाए।
इसका आगे के लिए इसका फ्यूचर खराब ना हो, बस ऐसा हो।
ये हुई है डैमेज लेफ्ट आर्म।
हाँ जी,
इधर दिखाओ।
ये तो आप खुद भी देख लो ये
स्कैन में साफ दिख रहा है कि उसकी लेफ्ट आंख के अंदर ये पूरा बीच में से ऐसे क्रैक दिख रहा है। साफ मना कर दिया कि नहीं होगी ठीक। और ये गरीब आदमी है भाई, ये प्राइवेट में, यहाँ पे प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल में भी जाके ये इलाज करवा रहे हैं। इसके पैसे लगते हैं भाई, इतने तो अच्छे पे नहीं होते इतने पैसे।
So Andy and Raj started sharing photos of this little girl with a bandaged eye and even provided video of the girl and her family, with them alleging that Sam didn't actually cover the hospital bills like he said. But that is apparently a whole nother can of worms. So based on this video, it doesn't seem like this is a very wealthy family, and this incident has likely changed that young girl's life forever. And what's so sad about this is Sam didn't just affect her vision. Basically, every moment forward in her life will now be different because of the actions of what Sam decided to do. And his friend Deepak has been going live as well, trying to protect himself from the incident, claiming that Sam gave him $3,000 to give to the family. He states, however, that he put $1,000 into savings account and it was quickly drained. So to protect the money and prevent it from being spent on things other than hospital bills, Deepak held on to it. So now it's starting to sound like there's more than just one snake in the grass. Also, I'm kind of surprised that he gave $3,000 to cover the hospital bill of blinding someone. I know medical treatment in India is cheap, but that sounds a little bit too cheap.
I said to him, he sent you 3 lakhs. But 1 lakh I give you, but he finished 1 lakh in just 1 month. Yeah, he finished the 1 month. But I don't know, because I don't know why he finished that. If I give him the directly all money, like a 3 lakhs, so maybe they are finished just like that. So 2 lakhs I just keep in with me, and I try to his family member and me, we try to fix deposit his bank account. This is my thinking, because if that money was going his pocket, his family, maybe the expense, the money was gone. So this is not good for his family. I mean, this is not good for the girls. So I was a save this money for, especially for future for his girls. And he say, I was go to the work, my money is gone. This his family. I was a take she's girls with me. Then after we going to the in night times, like 3 or 4 o'clock, we going to that girls in the AIMS hospital, and then after next day announcement she lost that eyes. Not same time doctor say, oh, lost the vision. No, next day Next day morning time, they say to the announcement doctor, she lost that one eye's vision. Yeah, and me and his father in hospital. And we talked to the doctor. This is me in hospital. This is all talking to Sam Pepper. Like this time is next day. Next day, like I what? Yeah, why Sam ran away? I don't know. I don't know why he didn't do it. He just messaged me, Deepak, I want to leave this country right now. I'm in the airport when he messaged me, and maybe I'm in a home or maybe I'm in hospital with that girl, and he was a message me and he said I'm in the airport now. I have to leave this country. Then how can I? Then what should I do? And what should I do for this situation, dude?
So yeah, Sam has permanently acquired the name Scam Pepper, so it makes sense that he would be hanging out with people who are already willing to rip off people who are clearly in extreme need. So if this is true, Deepak didn't only scam Sam, but he also scammed a family in dire need because of them. So clearly a lot of people are questioning Deepak, and now they're also claiming that he's profiting off of this, not only by allegedly pocketing some of that money, but he's also raising funds for that family, but it's unclear if that money is actually going towards that family or not. And it seems like Sam himself is doing everything he can to avoid having to deal with this as well, because the dude went from posting himself nude doing side quests with some Indonesian tribe to going radio silence on Twitter. Then suddenly you have texts from both Sam and Deepak the night of the incident also circulating around the internet thanks to Asian Andy, and it's clear that Sam knew that he did a lot more damage than just a scratch here. Hence why he decided to flee the country to avoid any legal trouble. But honestly, I mean, the dude has a track record. I don't think anyone thinks it's crazy or bizarre that he's refused to acknowledge any of this. But it'll definitely be interesting to see what happens next. Will he be extradited back to India for this? I highly doubt it. But if he actually does, that would be yet another outrageous moment of effing around and finding out when it comes to IRL streamers. So as of right now, it definitely seems harder and harder for Sam to avoid the spotlight for what he did. But who knows? He might just try to lay low and let all this blow over. So it'll be interesting to see what actually happens here. But hey, do you guys think the Indian authorities are going to do anything about this? Let me know in the comments down below. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe, drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.